Scarecrow.
Scare me?
The time is 2:45 a.m.
Do you know where your children are?
15 minutes before time zero. At time zero, a new type of atomic explosion, a plutonium bomb, will be detonated at Desert Rock, Nevada.
So wake the kids.
These soldiers are to experience the plutonium explosion under simulated combat conditions.
Amazing.
Kreskin?
Gunstopper? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you wish.
Oh, good one, Crow.
Thanks, I read it someplace. Get your stinking credits out of my face!
I get it. And in our junior trombone section, Ken Langan in the first chair with Kathy Downs in the second.
And don't forget this year's Forensic League. Frank Jenks, Hank Peterson.
Russ Bender, he takes a lot of sick days. Bender in that.
And Bruce Springsteen driving through Nebraska.
Hey.
I am B-Rock!
Ronald Sinclair, we've enjoyed his fine gas products.
Honey, don't count the white lines. You'll get sick.
Please remember, this is a great film. We hope you enjoy it, 'cause we won't. Hey, look up there, neck braces by Joseph von Stroheim. That's Eric, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've given him enough credit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, Burt I. Gordon produced and directed. He did everything. He's king of the world. All right, you win.
Okay, we're at Grandma's. Get your shoes on.
Attention! Attention! All personnel! The time is 0-30 seconds.
What time?
The time is 0-30 seconds. The plutonium explosion will take place at time 0. I repeat, the plutonium explosion will take place at time 0.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
10, 9,
Real tension builder here.
7, 6, 5,
Oh, I'm scared. I'm sorry I stole those batteries in the 3rd grade.
1, 0.
Oh. Hey, it's Amazing Colossal Dud.
Hit it. Wiggle the plug or something.
It's beeping.
Do not leave your positions. I repeat, do not leave your positions.
Assume the
The
position.
plutonium bomb has been triggered and will explode at any moment. The chain reaction did not complete its cycle as calculated.
Oh.
Keep your dark glasses on and stay where you are.
The snack bar will be closing in 10 minutes. Robert Peterson, pick up your free pizza.
I see. Right.
Well, she's got to work late again.
How does it look, Colonel?
It's dark.
I'm not sure.
How could a thing like this happen? They've set off lots of these bombs before.
Not a plutonium bomb they haven't. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Sir, can't we leave? Can't we get out of here?
No, Sergeant. You've got to wait until the chain reaction dampens or reaches a point of explosion.
So use your helmet.
Could go off in a second, a minute, 10 minutes, maybe not at all. Just have to wait it out.
For the rest of your life, Sergeant.
Can we smoke, sir?
I don't care if you burst into flame.
Keep hugging that trench wall closest to the bomb position. Won't be any warning when it goes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Colonel,
Huh?
listen.
Sounds like a plane.
I hope it's one of ours.
Oh, no, it's Amelia Earhart. She picked a bad time to come back.
I'll say.
Hello, Sarah. Get me Mount Pilot.
There's a light civilian plane coming in at 190 degrees.
It's light and refreshing. No, it's zesty, and I think I see cheese on the wings.
Trampoline at the ready, sir.
Ground to pilot. Ground to pilot. This is control. Can you read me?
A bedtime story.
Still coming in. Ground to pilot. You are flying over an atomic detonation area. You are flying over a restricted area.
It's Buddy Hackett and Mickey Rooney, too.
Change your heading 180 degrees.
But never change those little things I love about you.
Losing altitude fast.
Real fast.
He's going down.
Bring him in, Joel.
Come on, come on.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good
right
night,
there.
sir. Oh,
Excellent.
good job. Set it anywhere.
Oh, cool. You can see the body and everything.
Was he killed?
Can't tell. Could be unconscious inside the plane.
Nope, nope. I can see his pulse. He's alive, but his head's gone.
Will go off any second.
That's the risk I'll have to take, Lieutenant. Now you get out there. Control. That pilot could be alive. What about the bomb?
It's still activated, Colonel. Once the chain reaction has been triggered, there's nothing we can do to stop it.
But there's a man in that plane.
Oh, man, who cares?
Oh, boy. One weekend a month.
Stop, wait, come back.
Kind of runs like a girl.
Like you would know.
Glenn, this is your father O'Malley. Come back, boy. It's not worth it.
Glenn, this is your first grade teacher. Don't do it.
Glenn, this is your mother. If you stop, I'll make your favorite dish.
Hey, FM stereo. It's really... Wait a minute. What the hell am I doing out here? Oh!
Well, live and learn.
Yeah, you know what they say about Nevada. Don't like the weather, just wait a couple minutes.
And from that day on, they called them patches.
Hey, I can see the president's face.
Coolidge. Next, on a very special Trapper John, M.D.
Adam and Eve on a raft and wreck 'em.
Extra sweet.
Oh, yeah. Never drink while you're under the sun lamp.
I think we'll make 'em into a piñata.
Oh.
Hey, that's pasta. He's the Amazing Colossal Lasagna now.
And then it says removed wrenched ankle. Ha, ha, ha.
We'll just stuff this back in anywhere. No one will know. Here, here's some more.
Nice use of watercress, Doctor. Nice presentation.
Another unit of blood, please.
Anyone else want anything?
Oh, I hope my roommate didn't drink it again.
Yeah.
A unit of blood, please.
Any kind. I don't care. Tap's okay. Thank you.
Nurse,
How did you know?
how is he?
He's not anything.
Where have they got Colonel Manning that was in an accident? They got him over in surgery there, sir.
Figures, I thought as much. Hey.
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him.
Yeah, real pile of goo. You know him?
Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Oh, wait, there's more. I'm not finished yet. I was just going on to say that they...
You know, I was there covering the test for National News Service.
I didn't run up next to the bomb.
Never seen anything like it. I've seen plenty.
Please,
You a friend of his?
his fiancé.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. What a fool.
But he really was a
Please, can I
mess.
do something for you? Get you something?
Get you drunk, maybe?
Get some beef stroganoff. Oh, I did it. I'm sorry.
How long have you known Colonel Manning?
What are you doing after he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, how long can a 3-minute egg take?
Maybe if you talked about him, it'd help.
Yeah, it'll help talking about old Pizza Face. Oh.
You said you were there when it happened. Was he conscious when they reached him? I mean, was there much pain?
Well, no, I felt great.
Been in
What?
a coma since he got to the hospital.
I don't think he knew anything when that blast hit him. It's terrible. You know, they had the whole thing on film. There were 18 cameras embedded in concrete to shoot every phase of the explosion.
Skinny dipping in Cool Whip Light. Cool Whip Light Whip Topping. The luscious taste of whipped cream with 1/2 the fat and only 8 calories per serving. Cool Whip Light. You can go. You can go. That's new. Brand new. Looks new.
Big news from Certs. A new breath mint with extra mint for extra cool, fresh flavor. Go out and pick up a roll.
Yeah. Start with this one.
Try new sugar-free Certs Extra Flavor Mints with Retsin. A refreshing new way to be certain with Certs.
There we were, a jillion miles outside of the hood. The bus got a flat, got no jack. Homie's gotta cut his grass. What the?
4.5. EP 4.5 here down. 600 sold.
The man's round sells, but he's got
no beat.
Pardon me?
That was that.
Yo, MC Cow Seller.
But
Fresh.
I can see the hesitation in my customers' faces. I mean, I know I'm giving them the best prices, but how can I prove it? So I suggest they use their Citibank Visa.
Here you go, Walter.
If they see their purchase in a printed ad for less,
Enjoy your camera.
Citibank refunds the difference.
May I help
up to $150.
Yes, please.
That's Citibank price protection. If getting the right price is important, this is the right card.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa.
If you're concerned about your thinning hair, call Hair Club for Men and receive our free brochure. Learn how Hair Club's non-surgical polyfuse method gives you the freedom you've always wanted. Your new hair will look and feel like a part of you.
I did not ask to lose my hair, and for a long period of time I thought that I would have no choice. And with Hair Club, I do have that choice. I like that.
No matter what sport or activity you enjoy, you'll feel secure and confident with your new hair.
I was uncomfortable when I didn't have hair. Now that I have a full head of hair, people that haven't seen me in a while, they don't even know I had anything done. It's like totally natural to them.
Now I can walk down the street and not worry about the person standing right behind me or standing on, you know, waiting at a traffic light and the people are piling up behind me, and I think that everyone's looking down at the top of my head.
So call for our free brochure to view our various hairstyles and receive information about Hair Club's non-surgical polyfuse method.
And remember, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Third-degree burns on almost 100% of the body's surface, and the man still lives.
Looks kind of like Bluto when I do that. See that?
By all the rules, he should be dead.
We were to be married tonight in Las Vegas.
Well, that went in the toilet, toots.
We met in the funniest way.
Playing chicken with trains.
Our cars locked bumpers at a busy intersection in Chicago.
His burst into flames.
He was stationed nearby at Fort Sheridan. He got so mad. He still ribs me about my drive.
Ribs, that's what I'm hungry for.
Yeah. God is such a wonderful man.
Get her a Kleenex.
Doesn't deserve a break like this. Why did this have to happen to him?
Because he's rock stupid, honey.
Things like this just happen. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Oh, he's a Calvinist.
He must have protected his eyes with his arm. He apparently covered them when the blast hit. That's one bit of luck.
Stovetop stuffing.
Luck? This man's luck ran out long ago.
When he got me as a doctor, I have no idea what I'm doing.
You'll die of shock before morning, and if that doesn't do it, infection will.
And if that doesn't do it, I will.
I'll be sure he gets penicillin and cortisone around the clock.
And keep stuffing him with cilantro.
Although I think it's useless.
There's always a chance.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Chance you give to a man who hasn't a square inch of skin left on his body. He's already lost enough body fluid to be fatal. And what the heck are we doing here? Let's go have a sandwich. I got things to do, for crying out loud.
Jerry Paris.
Well, we've done all we can do. Now we'll just have to wait.
Yeah, poor bum's screams were muffled by a throat full of his own blood.
Ooh.
Oh, the lunch buffet.
Oh, honey, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. I gotta go to bed now.
Why is he ignoring me? Hey, Hanger Roscoe here.
Well, what I usually do is roll him in the elevator and pick a floor.
Now keep the room temperature at 80 degrees.
Not for him.
I'm on a constant check.
Wait a minute.
Hour by hour.
Here's someone I can
Right.
fall in love with.
Will he be all right, Doctor?
Yeah,
Are you
right.
Carol? Your name was the only word he spoke.
Well, that and... Ah!
He's still alive.
He will be all right.
Well, keep the receipts for your shower gifts.
I wish I could give you some hope.
I prescribed me Dr. Chad Feelgood. Ciao.
Next on Insensitive Hospital.
Oh, terrific. My fiance's a deli stacker.
What, are they giving his head a shower?
Yep. Keeping it fresh.
You know, if they would only take a little money and fix that roof, they wouldn't have to do that.
Well, now, would you like some shade? Oh, what's the point?
Quart low.
Morning, sunshine.
And how is our little Johnsonville brat doing? Oh, you're thirsty, aren't you?
Well, something's much bigger than we expected. I'm sorry. Hey, don't
Hey,
worry.
let's
Let's
get
get the cat out of here.
Hey, let me get my pants on.
Find him anywhere.
Get my jacket on.
Get my jacket on.
Wait a second, I'll be right there.
Hurry up,
Excuse me, I gotta get my...
Cortisone been administered throughout the night.
Yes, doctor, and plasma continuously.
Scissors, please.
You know, Saran wrap has so many useful uses.
Make a tent. Hey, he's done. And he smells great. Oh, get the barbecue sauce.
What in the heck is the deal with this seaweed? Oh, I put it there. That's right. I was clowning.
Dark meat, please. Hey, get me a fork. I want to see how he's doing.
It's Phyllis Diller.
Develop new skin. How's it possible?
Maybe we got the wrong room, huh?
Yesterday, this was dead tissue. And today, there isn't even a scar.
Neat.
What do you make of it, Paul? When the skin is burned to the degree that it was on this man's body,
it's really icky.
It just doesn't grow back. So what's the answer?
Vandals came in and put skin on them.
That's it.
I don't know.
Hey, you guys really are doctors.
His skin.
What about it?
It's not burned. Why, he's going to be all right, isn't he?
Yeah, right, Dorothy. And you can go back to Kansas now.
It was my idea to use the seaweed.
And since you played a major role in the development of the plutonium bomb, Mr. Kingman,
I'm going to show you
we hope
cartoons.
that you may be able to help us to understand or to learn how Colonel Glenn Manning survived the blast.
I brought you the film taken during the explosion, but I don't see what can be learned from it, as far as your patient is concerned. The accident was unfortunate, very unfortunate. What more can be said?
Can't you just let it
There are two
lie?
answers that we're looking for. Now, the first is how Glenn Manning was able to survive the explosion.
Chance. It just happened that conditions were such that he was afforded a certain amount of protection. What explanation would you give for the new skin that has grown on his skin in a matter of hours? What possible connection could there be to the bomb? A man survives an explosion, a plutonium explosion. And then, for some reason or other, his skin heals more rapidly than usual. What is the mystery, gentlemen?
Can I go? Just let me go.
When 60 or 70% of a person's body is burned, he doesn't have much chance for survival. Now, if he should live, the skin that was destroyed does not grow back. It remains dead scar tissue.
True or false?
When a man suffers over a 95% body burn and less than a day later looks normal, I'd say there was a mystery.
And you feel that the plutonium may have some unknown quality that is responsible?
It's worth every effort to know. Now, I'll admit that you may be right. The plutonium possibly had nothing to do with it.
I'm
There may
losing,
be
aren't
nothing
I?
more to this than a freak of nature. But if there is something to it, think of what it'll mean to medical science to have such a regenerative or healing power under its control.
Are you finished? Can I go?
Shall we view the film?
Yeah.
Turn it on. Come on. Lights. Can we have some lights? Come on. It's better.
Like many of the atom tests, we built a model town to see how it reacted to the explosion.
So there.
The protected cameras, such as this one, recorded the experiment. Watch this building when the heat of the explosion reaches it.
Well, there was a family of 12 in here. Should have told them to leave.
Now the force of the blast.
This is your house, and you're in it, and I'm out here laughing.
Here's another building.
This is your mother's house.
First burned, and then disintegrated.
Right.
Whoa.
There's Manning.
Sourpuss.
First burned, then disintegrated.
This was seconds before the explosion.
Yeah, look at that jerk. Thinks he's a big man. Well, watch this big hero. Sure. All right, I proved my point. Turn it off. Turn it off. Come on, lights. Fronto.
Oh, beautiful. Let's preview it at
The fact
Oxnard.
that Glenn Manning lived after the blast, and the new skin completely replaced the burned dead tissue in a matter of hours, leaves only one conclusion.
He's God.
Something out there is beyond the limits of our knowledge.
Oh, no. Joel's getting ready to teach us one of those important lessons that's to be learned from today's experiments.
Hi, guys.
That jig's up.
Hey,
Hi.
Zip.
Hi, Joe.
What's the matter, you guys? You act like you don't want to hang out with me. I got a really great activity planned for you today.
Cool, great. You know, we kind of doubted that you did there.
I understand it sometimes happens, but you're really going to love this. I found a way to derive a really important lesson from today's film and the experiment. So check it out. Camba, let's roll this footage. You remember this sequence?
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him. Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Huh, neat. So?
Well, you see, we can see clearly that this is no way to act around the spouse of a horribly disfigured nuclear accident victim. Now, when we get back to Earth, I don't want you guys making the same mistake. So, what are some nice things we could say to this man's spouse to make her feel better?
I'd say something caring and sensitive, like, I understand his face looks like a hot dish at a Lutheran potluck dinner.
No, Crow,
that's
not what I'm talking about. Tom, go ahead.
I'd comfort her by saying, dear, you know, the scuttlebutt around the hospital is that now he's called the Amazing Jelly Man.
No, come on, this is a hospital, you guys.
Of course.
Lighten it up.
Then I'd say something medical, like seeing him up close and in person gives me a better understanding of how the muscle groups work.
Come on, how about this? He'll sure come off the bone easy now.
That's it. Okay. I'm sorry I brought it up. I thought maybe you guys could have an aptitude for this kind of thing, learning human sensitivity, and I'm sorry. I better just take this and go.
Joel, we're very sensitive to your feelings, and you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, think of it. You're stranded in space. You'll never see your family again, and when the orbit on the satellite decays, you'll be burnt to a crisp. But you never hear us talking about that when you're around.
Well, that's right. We're sensitive to the reality of your situation here. Yes. Now, for instance, we know your hair only looks like that because there's no barber on the ship, right?
Yeah, and even though your feet smell like cheese, we prefer to think they smell like good cheese.
That's right, and we know that if you had breath mints, you'd use them.
Yeah, it's not like you choose to leave a pheromone trail around when you walk. And
so you see, Joel, buddy, we are sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You're very sensitive.
Well, so are you. You're equally sensitive to me.
You cried earlier. What was that about?
Skinny dipping in Cool Whip Light. Cool Whip Light Whip Topping. The luscious taste of whipped cream with 1/2 the fat and only 8 calories per serving. Cool Whip Light. You can go. You can go.
It was supposed to be different. Where a man in his own home doesn't have to worry about being shot at by the local police.
Now we stepped in it.
Simply because he's black.
Nicolas Cage, Samuel L. Jackson,
White people.
Amos and Andrew. This film is not yet rated.
I told the brother about these so-called liberals up here on this damn island.
At theaters February 26th.
You know, I enjoy performing, but I also enjoy working out. That's why I go to General Nutrition Centers and get Cybergenics Phase 1. With Phase 1, you get a training tape and manual plus 5 state-of-the-art supplements. Hey, if this guy can do it, you can do it. Get Cybergenics at GNC, the authority in sports nutrition products.
Coast, the eye-opener.
Before you call anyone else in the
world, call us, because now we have a new way to help you save on AT&T international calls. Want to save 15% off AT&T international long-distance prices with no sign-up costs and no monthly fees? Try the new AT&T Special Country Plan. It's as easy as calling 1-800-368-9675. Just pick the one international country you call most and save 15% anytime you call. The best time to call is now. If you call more than one country, we have another way that can help you save. For just one low $3 monthly fee, you can save an average of 20% on AT&T international direct dialed calls with the AT&T Reach Out World Plan. Call 1-800-368-9675. Let us know how you call. We'll take care of the rest. Call now and find out how you could save on AT&T international calls.
Comedy's fun when you know the secret. I'm Joel Robinson from MST3K, and you're watching Comedy Central. Well, thanks a lot. You guys made me feel a lot better.
Oh, good. Oh, Domino's calling there. Get up. Pizza's ready.
It's me, the reporter. I just wanted to finish the story about my uncle's death at the meat plant. Okay, well, you see, my uncle works in Milwaukee, and...
I heard you were available.
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Klein, attached to security at the Nevada testing grounds. May I talk with you for a moment?
Well, if you're attached to security, how can you get through the door?
Colonel Manning, has something happened?
No, at least not that I know of.
Not yet.
However, as security officer attached to Colonel Manning...
I thought you were attached to
tell you,
security.
But you won't be able to visit the Colonel at the hospital for a while.
But why?
Security reasons, ma'am. I wish I could tell you more, but, well, I really don't know anymore.
I don't understand. What possible reason could there be to keep me from seeing him?
Well, I was with the Colonel at the time of the accident, ma'am.
Good voice.
I wish I could help you. I'm only carrying out orders.
Oh.
But he is getting well.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to wait until security is lifted.
No, how about that drink?
All right. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Wow, a restraining order on little old me.
Oh, I've got to face it. He fell for a nurse.
Oh.
Meanwhile...
Let's see, original or extra crispy? Ah, this is the way to see, Glenn.
Wow, this is high security, isn't it?
Paging Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine.
Oh, Glenn's a pillow. Well, at least I can still snuggle him and turn him over to the cool side.
Well?
So?
Go on.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where they've taken Colonel Manning?
Oh, sorry, miss. I never heard of Colonel Manning.
But you must have heard something about him.
Sorry, miss, but I'm Nat King Cole.
Let me see. I was a student at a small Midwestern college.
Excuse me. My name is Carol Forrest. I'm Colonel Glenn Manning's fiancée.
Yes?
Bummer.
I was looking for Colonel Manning.
There's no visiting until 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Miss Forrest.
I know that. And I also know that Colonel Manning is no longer in his room on the second floor. Where have they taken him?
Let's see. Pound cake, chocolate mousse, a biscuit,
There's no Colonel Manning listed here.
Says so right on the
There's
card.
another hospital nearby still. Perhaps you've made a mistake.
I haven't made a mistake. I know Colonel Manning was here, and I insist on being told what you've done with him.
Ooh, I hope they start wrestling.
Speak to the head of the hospital, please.
He'll be back the day after tomorrow, so if you'd care to return.
Now, you can kiss my Aunt Fanny.
Where can I find Dr. Lindstrom?
Oh, would you stop?
Don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him. It says so right here.
Oh, you mean Dr. Lindstrom from Rochester.
That's right.
Well, he was only here for a few days. Called in on a special case.
Did he return to Rochester?
We wouldn't have that information.
Lies, lies!
Yes, sir.
Come in, please.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
Well, I hope you never find him. Tart.
She's wearing chainmail.
What's that, the pocket guide to plutonium consultants? Yes, it is.
Susie thinks she doesn't need a seatbelt. Watch Susie go ballistic through the windshield.
Oh, this is Hazelton in the early days.
Wait! Weighing 3 tons, this zippy car is perfect for the determined fiancé on the go.
Yeah, why don't you order up a gross of helmets? I'll take care of her. Hey, you toots.
I'm afraid you can't go any farther, miss. This is government property.
Is this the road to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
I've come to see Colonel Glenn Manning. I believe he's a patient here.
Oh, there are no patients here, ma'am. Not since the war ended.
Please, I've come a long way to see him.
Besides, I pay your salary.
Just a minute, I'll phone the sergeant.
Better.
Did you order any wallet size, ma'am?
Got it! Go!
Chicken. They put a phone in his biffy?
The sergeant will see you. Now, you stay on this road about a quarter of a mile and you can't miss it. You'll find the sergeant just inside the main entrance.
Thank you.
Thank you very little.
Hey, wait, the sign says turn back. This means you.
Xanadu, palatial home of Charles Foster Kane. Cost, no one can say.
Rosebud.
This is nice. The floor was just waxed.
Be careful.
Hey, I think that window would make an excellent puppet area.
Yeah.
Puppet stage.
It would. She kind of looks like Fran Allison, actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Lindstrom. Dr. Lindstrom. Report to laboratory.
That's me.
Can I help you, miss?
I'm looking for an Army officer
Hey, who
I believe
isn't?
was transferred here.
Oh, what's his name, ma'am?
Colonel Glenn Manning.
Colonel Manning.
Oh, you mean old peel and eat
no
Manning?
Colonel Manning here, ma'am.
I see. Thank you, Sergeant. I was told that he might be here. Obviously, the party was mistaken.
Sorry, I couldn't help you, miss. The guard will let you out the gate.
Thank you.
Some party. What, the government's involved in a cover-up? How could that be?
Well, I'm leaving then. I'm off. There's the door slamming. Oh, the door's closing now. I'm outside now. I'm in my car. I'm getting in my car. I'm leaving. It worked.
Oh, this is probably before they knew the effect of lighting on worker happiness.
I'm guessing. Hospital Noir. Is it loud enough?
Just walking by, not seeing anything.
That was close. Too close.
Hated to disturb you, Paul, but I thought you ought to see him. Has he had his intravenous feeding?
Yeah, I had some trouble getting the hamburger down the tube, though.
Rapid. I can't understand.
See you, lady.
Give me a stethoscope, Eric.
A really big one.
He's breathing much more rapidly now. Changes every hour. Never reach.
Boy, it's dark. Need a light? Ever get sick of doing these expositions? Talking when the camera's not on you? I do.
Now keep the room temperature at 80 degrees. I want a constant check on these pulse, hour by hour. Right.
And I keep dabbing him with butter and rubbing with garlic clove every half hour.
See you, lady. You can head on in there if you want.
Honey, are you decent?
She's got nothing but a teddy on under that coat, you know.
I wish.
Little surprise.
Ooh.
My fiance's a sumo wrestler!
Rosebud!
That'll happen.
Mountain man survival skills. The basics. A true mountain man must have a keen sense of direction, a certain physical dexterity, and a talent for surviving the most unforgiving climates. Of course, nothing is more key to a mountain man's survival than plenty of smooth bush beer and easy drinking bush life. So, head for the mountains and learn how the mountain man survives even the most grueling conditions.
Don't be dull, be dazzling. Dazzle with the Bedazzler, the kit that can change your wardrobe from dull to daring. Just place the gem stud on the Bedazzler platform, then press down to attach to your fabric. Look, it's as easy as using a stapler. In seconds, you've got a dazzling design. Children love the Bedazzler too. It's great for gifts, crafts, and costumes. Now with the Bedazzler, you can add glittering rhinestones and studs for a fraction of the cost. Transform blouses, belts, jeans, and boots with studs and stones. You can get the Bedazzler for just $19.95. We'll also send you 150 sparkling silver gem studs absolutely free. Plus, you get 25 brilliant rhinestones in emerald, ruby, diamond, and topaz. You also get 15 popular designs for quick and easy bedazzling. You get a $50 value for just $19.95.
Sorry, no CODs. Credit card users call 1-800-447-8000 right now. We're giving away valuable gold gem studs at incredible discounts on all of today's orders. Call toll-free to order by credit card or get mail order address. Call 1-800-447-8000.
On the next Time Tracks, a brilliant criminal from 2193 is loose in 1993.
Stop Zombie before he makes another shipment.
And only a cop from the future can prevent a nuclear disaster. A race against the clock on Time Tracks. And Kane faces his toughest opponent.
He is smoke. Illusion. The shadow of assassin. Man can kill you with his thoughts.
On Kung Fu, the legend continues. Check listings for time and channel in your area.
There were many reasons why we didn't let you in on Colonel Manning's condition, Miss Forrest.
In the Twilight Zone.
Primary being that Washington gave the strictest orders that he be isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for obvious reasons, they ordered a security restriction over the whole affair.
I want to help. Is there something I can do?
We're doing everything that can be done, Miss Forrest.
What happened? What made him grow?
Glenn Manning is growing from 8 to 10 feet a day. The moment, he's 18 feet tall. Tomorrow, he'll be 26 feet. The next day, 35, maybe 40.
Okay, look, we get the point already.
Miss Forrest, we're trying. Believe me, we're trying. Let me explain it to you. Now, you probably already know the body is like a factory.
But there's a lot of underpaid workers in it?
Producing new cells to replace the older cells, damaged cells or destroyed cells. Now, this happens in all the different parts of the body. Bone cells grow new bone cells. Skin cells grow new skin cells, and so on, throughout the body. Now, here, let me show you. This is an example of bone growth.
Looks like an X-ray.
Oh, whoops,
Now, the
sorry.
broken
Wrong
bone shown in this
Okay, I'll carry that
became the healed bone shown in this X-ray by means of bone cell growth. Now, notice that the new cells join the broken bone together so that you no longer see any break. Now, a cut, say in your hand, heals in the same way. With
He's
new
losing
cells
me, but I don't
replacing the
dare
damaged.
say anything.
It is this delicately balanced process of new
nice
cells
tag off
replacing
there.
dying cells or damaged cells that is causing the growth problem with Glenn.
But how can this make his whole body grow?
The process is out of balance. For some unknown reason, new cells are growing at an accelerated or speeded up rate, while at the same time, the old cells are refusing to die. This is what makes Glenn grow.
Grow, Glenn, grow.
Glenn Glow?
Then if you can stop this from happening,
We can stop his growth.
It's just like Clifford the Big Red Dog.
and if you can't,
Then Glenn Manning will continue to grow until he dies.
Oh, I'll never keep him in tennis shoes.
Or jock straps.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, I'm growing so fast I'm giving myself a wedgie.
Oh.
Well, look on the bright side, Glenn. At least you got a room with a phone.
S enters Korean Wa.
Didn't hear about that.
Man, grills just scare the heck out of me. I don't know why.
there was no reason for you to volunteer. You should have waited until you were called.
Honey, I'm in the reserves. They'd have called me eventually anyway.
But it just isn't fair. You were just getting started. You've got your future to think about.
I am thinking about it. Thinking about yours, too. Darling, we're going to get married just as soon as the thing's over. They can't last long. Honey, will you please stop worrying?
When you're safe at home, then I'll stop worrying.
Say, a hot dog makes you lose control.
And then there were other things, too, things that had to do with Korea. Yeah.
Hey, what, are we watching the Arts and Entertainment Network?
The All Hitler channel, you mean? I'm Mike Wallace, and this is Biography.
Stock footage is hell.
Oh, baby! Oh, that's mean. Boy.
Ah, this war sucks, Sarge.
I guess they've stopped.
Yeah. He's playing the Trini Lopez part.
You all right, Carter? Yeah, sure.
Hey, you saved the coupons, Dogface?
Sure. How do you think I got this neat war?
That last one was close. How are the rest? Not so good. But time to go!
You die, Joe!
No! No!
A message for you, sir.
Hurts, don't it? Tell your friends.
Hershey's. Rotten. Smile on your face all the time. They want to take your place, the backstabbers. Thank you.
Well, I see he made his quietus with Bear Bodkin, whatever that means.
And you know, these things do horrible things. Things with necks and bands.
John Philip Sousa's life is flashing before his eyes. Weird.
They're coming home. One of them wars. Honey, this is the longest picnic I've ever been on.
7, 6,
Oh, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Seen it. Taped it.
Oh, no. Again? I gotta do this? No!
Etc., etc., etc.
The horror. The horror. Wait a minute. Huh? Feel like chopping a cow in half. Oh, French Provincial.
Oh, my God. I'm being held in Barbie's Malibu dream house.
Wait until he sees the toilet. Ooh, horrible.
You know, you have an all-night bender and your college buddies play tricks on you.
Hi, this is Mr. Rooney. Billy Bobby's on the line, too.
Hello, operator.
Short distance.
Maybe you know.
Oh my goodness, I'm a huge daddy warbucks!
Not taking it well, is he?
How soon will the tent arrive?
It's being flown in from Circus winter quarters in Florida.
And the caterers?
Well, he's already outgrown his room, you know. Well, as soon as you get the tent up, we'll break out the wall and move him.
Right.
Dr. Lindstrom?
Time to get your dress refitted.
The reason I sent for you was that Manning regained consciousness during the night. Now, at the moment, he's suffering from the shock of learning about his condition. He won't talk to anyone.
Oh, please, may I see him? I know he'll talk to me.
See him, you can't
See
miss
him, by all
him.
means. You know, psychologically, you may do him a lot of good.
But don't climb on
He's going
him.
to move quietly and unemotionally. You know, at his size, he's capable of pulling these walls apart.
Ooh.
His height was over 22 feet this morning.
I understand.
Yeah, remember, to him you look like a breadstick.
Oh, big, oh, huge, big, big, big.
Glenn?
You look like Mr. Clean, Glenn. The Procter & Gamble people are on the phone.
Glenn?
Hey, I'm huge, I'm not deaf.
Won't you talk to me?
He's tired.
I'm huge. Don't smoke. I'm huge now.
They'll be able to help you. I know they will.
Honey, I'm still looking forward to our wedding night.
The doctors are working night and day to find a cure for you, and they're very hopeful.
Call Genghis, tell him to let out my tux.
Why, they're flying in Dr. Mayer from Sweden.
Hmm?
He's
Sweden?
one of the greatest specialists of cellular research in medicine. What else can I say to help you, Glenn?
What sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself?
Beats me.
Oh, my leg, I broke it. Oh, my shoulder, ooh.
Hey, look at the bright side. You can put the star on the top of the tree.
Morning and Glen Odor's breakfast. Huge brown and served sausages are shipped in. Hundreds of skillet scrambles are prepared with pancakes on the side and twin berry syrup by the truckloads.
Meat delivery.
Meat delivery.
Did someone say meat?
Hey, Bud.
Don't call me Bud.
What's with this meat order they called in? I thought the Army hauled in its own stuff.
Come on, move on.
Oh,
Food
man,
deliveries are made to the
it.
stockroom behind the kitchen. You'll find it at the far side of the main building.
25 sides of beef. Who's going to eat it all? They haven't had any patients out here since the war ended. You fellas must eat pretty well.
We'll invite you to dinner so you can help us. Now move this truck out of here.
No.
And take off that pledge
What's the
pin.
tent for?
It's a
Something's
science
going
fair,
on out
dope.
here that's mighty funny.
We're going to have a circus every Saturday.
Oh, now, come on, Jeff.
You're the geek.
Let me in on the big secret. I won't breathe it to a soul.
All right. If I tell you, will you move this truck?
Right.
Right.
It's
So?
for him.
For who?
The giant.
What giant?
The 30-foot one we got living here.
Sure you have.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, I get your 30-foot man right here, buddy. Yeah.
Warning! Watching the Super Bowl can be hazardous to your health. So here at Comedy Central, we're giving you the first all-girl comedy bowl.
It's a miracle!
18 hours, 1,080 minutes, something like 64,800 seconds of funny women.
I am flatulent.
So if you think women don't get dirty on Super Bowl Sunday, think again.
Only the male mind could conceive of 1 inch equaling 100 miles.
Watch the first all-girl comedy bowl. Sunday starting at 6 a.m. right here at Comedy Central.
Don't miss the bus. If you want a great travel bargain, go Greyhound. Plan ahead and you'll save 50% off our everyday low fares. That's half price anywhere we go. These special Greyhound fares are good on every seat, every bus, every day. To over 1,700 places. So if you want some great deals on travel, don't miss the bus. Get Greyhound's 50% off fares. Don't miss the bus, don't miss the bus.
The bright, invigorating scent of Coast. Discover how it wakes you up and jumpstarts your day.
Up and at 'em.
Coast, the eye-opener.
This is Pioneer Home Theater. With Laserdisc images 60% sharper than most VCRs, the world's leading AV receivers, speakers customized for home theater, and a big screen picture that's real as life. From the leaders in audio and video, home theater so advanced, you don't just watch it. Buy any qualifying Pioneer Laserdisc player and we'll give you Garth Brooks live on Laserdisc.
Don't let your pillow ruin the quality of your health and sleep.
As a chiropractor, I'm an advocate of natural healing and prevention. Ordinary pillows don't support your neck properly. This can cause muscle tension, headaches, backaches, snoring, and sleeplessness.
Don't do this to your neck. The Contour Pillow comfortably and naturally supports your head and neck so your muscles can relax, helping you to fall asleep faster, reaching a deeper, more restful level of sleep.
Feels great. It supports your neck right here. I feel better with less sleep.
A lack of stiffness in my upper shoulder and neck area.
My husband isn't snoring any longer.
Wake up feeling better and more revitalized or your money back. For less than the price of an ordinary pillow, the Contour Pillow can change the quality of your sleep and health. Call now to order and you'll get this zippered washable cover, a $15 value, free. The Contour Pillow is not available in stores, so order now.
Have your credit card ready. Call now. 1-800-544-1818. That's 1-800-544-1818.
What kind of sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself? No!
Joel?
Joel?
Won't you talk to us?
Oh, go away. Ah, I'm huge. Ah.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. How do you feel?
Yeah.
What do you mean, how do I feel? I feel huge. I'm a 50-foot man. Oh, no.
Do you think you're having delusions of grandeur?
Oh, he's a colossal man. Of course he's having delusions. Oh, ask him another question.
Okay. Who's your favorite monkey?
What?
Oh, here, let me.
Sorry.
How many fish can you name?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How many fish can I name? What kind of questions are these? I'm a 50-foot tall man. You don't care about me. Go away.
Oh, that's not true, Joel.
No.
We're trying to do everything in our power to help you. No, this isn't working. I don't think anything can save him.
Nah, he's just being difficult because he's a freak.
Yeah, let's try plan B, okay?
Oh, yeah, plan B, okay.
Joel, are you still there?
Of course I'm still here. I'm immense. I'm huge.
We have someone here who can help you. Go ahead.
Honey, I'm really still love you, and I'm not gonna leave you in this position. Condition. Oh, someone's at the door.
Hello. Hi there, honey. How would you like to go out with a normal man tonight?
All right, come on. That's it. This is getting too weird, you guys. Forget it.
Servo, how'd you get your arm to work?
Oh, that's it. Every time I try to teach you guys a little something about human nature, you got to twist it around into one of your little jokes. Well, listen, you guys can just turn around and sashay those little robot metal butts of yours into the theater where you can learn a real something about isolation and loneliness.
We're sorry. Freak.
Oh, we got movie sign!
Oh, that really hurt, Joel, that wall coming down.
Now to swing away from the steamy side of the news, many people are asking what happened to Colonel Glenn Manning, the Army officer who was exposed to the rays of the plutonium bomb at Desert Rock, Nevada a few days ago. Eyewitnesses of the incident state that to all accounts he should have died.
How?
In the blast.
Oh.
Is he alive or dead?
Or Memorex.
What's all the mystery for, Washington? Here in Las Vegas.
Well, time to die. Avon calling. Sorry.
I'll just call you Little Mary Kay. Well, Fluffy, time to shave your butt and put cosmetics all over it. Oh.
Man, those things really made.
Look at them.
I'm impressed.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, how's the glass aardvark coming there?
Let's try it.
What the hell? I've got a wild hair.
Daddy's got to shoot up first. Why don't you put on Sid and Nancy for me?
Oh, no, not there, please. Oh,
Have a nice trip, Fluffy.
Oh,
Now let's set him on the TV and see if we get better reception.
Oh, I can see streaking. Oh. Not cell block B. It's the toughest cell. Hey, pass it down. Night of the Lepus. Tonight.
Would you mind if I tried something on my own? What is it?
Oh, some crystal meth and a leather clown suit.
The practical application of the cellular theory we discussed yesterday. Fine.
I've made it into a song, and I'd like to sing it at your wedding.
By the way, where's Manning?
I thought you knew.
Oh, Carol. You know, he shouldn't be permitted to walk around. He should be confined.
Fine. What he weighed this morning? 2,987 pounds.
Soaking wet.
Well, looks like the job is ready.
Okay, who's
Let's
next?
see. 5 hours. Which should make him over 30 feet tall.
And a real fashion plate at that.
You know, it's funny, Carol.
Who do you think drove?
I was sitting here like this on the hillside, away from people and things.
Big and all. Hey,
Very
pull my
funny.
finger.
It reminds me of that picnic that we took once.
1952 through 1955.
You know, time has lost all perspective.
So is this movie.
It's been a lifetime since that explosion. Everything that happened before seems another world.
What?
That was a wonderful time.
Huh?
What'd you say, Carol? Before I became a monster?
No, I was going to say
You
freak.
see, I don't mind a bit.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't what? Talk about it, think about it? Do you realize that every breath I take, every movement,
I'll be watching you.
everything reminds me of what happened? Even when I try to sleep at night, close my eyes so I won't see people in the world getting smaller every minute.
What a drag.
The beating of my heart keeps getting louder and louder, reminding me
that I should cut down on my salt intake.
I should never have lived through that blast.
You're alive, Glenn, and as long as you are, there's always hope.
You know what they wrote about me in the college yearbook?
Dickweed.
The man most likely to reach the top.
Oh.
Hey, don't laugh, Glenn. We're on a fault line.
I know it is. The doctors are working night and day to find a cure. They feel that if they can stop your growth, they may be able to bring you back to normal.
But define normal.
You don't really believe that?
I don't.
They'll never find a cure for me.
Well, I was just trying to make conversation. Gee.
Are you all right? Shall I go for Dr. Lindstrom?
No,
right.
Cut-offs are just a little tight. The thighs are bulging out.
I'm all right. I just don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Looks like it.
Oh, that's the problem. He was sitting on a bush.
Ooh.
I don't believe he doesn't want to ride home.
Have you seen Glenn?
It's not going so well, is it? Doesn't he have any relatives?
Somebody could move
No
in
one.
with.
He's all alone except for me.
Carol, do you mind if I spoke bluntly?
Why stop now?
It's no good for you to be here.
Well, who has more right?
Well, in this case, I feel the right can be wrong.
And wrong is right, and vice versa.
At first, I thought it might do him good to have you near. And of course, the government insisted that you stay.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm going to recommend the security be lifted in your case.
How can you ask me to turn my back on the only person who's ever meant anything to me?
It's easy.
Why, I've got to be here to try to help him get well.
Suppose that he doesn't get well.
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'd abandon him.
Drive back to the laboratory. There's something I want to show you.
Funny, Glenn tried that line once. Oh, I hate camping.
Why do they keep putting these little chairs in here? They just do it to bug me.
What's this?
What, he's going to read a book now? Yeah, he is.
Little Women? Oh, come on.
That's cruel.
I brought your dinner, sir.
Huh? Oh, great. 5 gallons of hospital jello.
I can't turn down service, sir. Excuse me.
I don't know what it is, but these hospital portions are always too damn small.
What, do you expect a tip?
Don't miss the bus. If you want a great travel bargain, go Greyhound. Plan ahead and you'll save 50% off our everyday low fares. That's half price anywhere we go. These special Greyhound fares are good on every seat, every bus, every day. To over 1,700 places. So if you want some great deals on travel, don't miss the bus. Get Greyhound's 50% off fares.
Don't miss the bus, don't miss the bus.
Hey, come here! I got it!
After 25 games, my daughter can give her soccer shirt a real workout. And her uniform could have faded beyond recognition after all those washings. But it hasn't, because I'm using Tide. Tide has Color Guard, so it tackles most tough stains and helps prevent the colors from fading. So if she doesn't grow too much, this uniform might even last another season.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
For years, something stopped me from buying Dawn. This, a piece of fruit, stood between me and the best way to clean grease. But I'm a lemon nut, just love the smell. So I gotta have a lemon liquid. But there wasn't any lemon Dawn.
Until now. Introducing Lemon Scent Dawn. New Lemon Scent Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, and helps keep it away.
Lemon, Dawn, now we're talking.
New Lemon Scent Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Are your teeth flat? Does your dentist know that? Of course. That's why he uses special instruments to clean between teeth. Well, now there's a new instrument you can use at home. Introducing Crest Complete with one-of-a-kind rippled bristles. Like a dentist's instrument, Crest Complete reaches between teeth, up to 37% farther than the leading flat bristled brush. So to help maintain a dentist clean at home, get new Crest Complete. Only Crest could make a brush this complete.
If potato chips are gonna cross your lips, keep them fresh, make them fine all the time. That's Pringles, not the Pringles. Not like chips in a bag, they don't stay fresh, it's a drag. Candles bagged with buster pieces, get your hands full of greases. We've got whole crunchy chips, clean and crispy to your lips. Pringles, not the Pringles. Go for fresh because Pringles got them. Fresh, pop right to the bottom. Once you pop, you can't stop.
No, you're not going to wipe your mouth on me again, are you? Please.
Hey, how'd the Giants do? That's a little joke.
In the paper, Sergeant.
What about you, sir?
Let's have it.
Picked it up at Tom Tom. Just kidding.
Oops. Wrong thing to say.
Oh, Lockhorns. She burned the dinner again. He came home late.
Man lives through plutonium blast. That's a great joke, isn't it,
I
Sergeant?
must have missed the setup, sir.
They call this living.
Not the phlegm again, sir. Not the phlegm. No. Protect the lawn. Look out. Oh, that's your chamber pot, sir.
No more. It's so funny.
Ah, the healing power of laughter. He must have read Anatomy of an Illness by Norman Cousins. You see, laughter.
All right, Sergeant. Why don't you ask me what it feels like to be a freak?
Well, what's it feel like to be a freak?
This is how it feels to be so big you can stick your fist through a second. Who else but a clown would have an expandable sarong like this?
Oh, Shelley Winters.
It's adjustable. I can grow to be 100 feet tall, and I don't need a change of wardrobe. Army ingenuity.
Sir, may I leave?
Why? You want to go back to your quarters and tell your friends about the monster? About the circus freak?
As a matter of fact, yes.
I'm a circus freak. Have a tent. We'll travel. Why don't you make me up a sign saying, "See the Amazing Colossal Man"?
Or see the giant roll-on deodorant.
That was it, wasn't it, Sergeant? You do think I'm a freak, don't you?
Yeah, you're a super freak, sir. The kind you don't take home to mother.
With me, it's different. I think you're the freak. I think you're the one that's different.
Checking off.
I'm not growing. You're shrinking.
Not only am I bigger, I'm funnier. My jokes are better.
Oh, hey, Glenn, time to let out the sarong. Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain.
Good. And I feel that if you understand the circumstances more thoroughly, you will realize why it'll be better for you to leave.
Oh, nice guy.
Now, this is a step-by-step illustration of Glenn's circulatory system.
All four
in relationship
veins.
to his growth. Now, this illustration represents Glenn shortly after the accident.
He was only 2 feet tall.
And this one is of Glenn as of a few hours ago. Now, if you will look closely at each one, you will notice that all the parts are enlarging at the same ratio, except for the heart.
Now, we've never met before, have we?
When it was of normal size, the heart measured approximately the size of the distance from his nose to his chin. However, at the size he is now, The heart measures the same as the distance from his lips to his chin.
I don't get it.
In other words, the heart is increased 1/2 as much as the other parts of the body. Now, remember when I explained the other day why Glenn was growing?
Yeah, you put me in a
I said that all
coma.
the parts of the body consisted of millions of tiny cells that were rapidly and uncontrollably multiplying.
Like rabbits.
Well, today we've learned that this theory does not apply to Glenn's heart. It is growing, but at a much slower rate.
Oh.
Now, the reason for this is rather technical, Carol, but to give you a simplified layman's explanation.
He's really big.
It might be explained that since the heart is made up of a single cell, for all practical purposes, instead of millions of cells like the rest of the organs of the body, it's reacting in an entirely different manner to this unknown stimulus or force that's behind this whole thing.
You're not a real doctor, are you?
So, what's with all the dead rabbits, Doctor?
No wonder he's always complaining about those sharp pains in his chest.
Single
What does
cell
it mean?
heart.
He's toast.
Simply this, Carol. Then unless we can find a way to stop Glenn's growth very soon, his heart won't be able to carry the load any longer. And he'll die.
Of a broken heart.
How soon?
Matter of days.
So, dinner?
How will it happen?
Details.
His mind will go first.
Neat.
And then his heart will literally explode.
So, don't wear a white dress that day.
Why is this horrible thing happening?
Because Glenn's a sinner, dear.
I've searched everywhere for the answer and I can't find it.
The answer's in your shoes. I have no idea
All
why.
night I lie awake thinking, why? Why? Why does it have to happen?
Which question do you want me to answer first?
Well, you're a doctor. Tell me.
No, dear. I'm only a vet.
Carol. I wish I knew.
Now, how's that feel, Glenn? Huh?
No!
I've got to make my
Don't
report.
ever do that!
Anything yet? Nothing conclusive. Right.
Where's he going?
Huh?
Hello, Colonel.
General? Rabbit?
I'm a quick change artist. What do you think?
We don't have time to become discouraged, Eric. We've got to find an answer quickly. Tell Carol? Yeah? She still won't leave. Well, I can't say that I blame her, but she's got to go. We can't take any more
Oh,
chances.
geez, you're really obsessed, aren't you?
Yep.
Any change in the new animals?
None.
They're dead.
Absolutely no change of any kind. I checked their galvanic reflexes on the hour, every hour. Results for the sum total of absolutely nothing. Paul, I don't think we've got a chance.
Whoa, a little passionate there,
It's
Doctor.
just great. On paper. It just doesn't stand up under practical application.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. You know, this is a great place.
Have you had a chance to clean your end of the office yet?
You know, Eric,
Who took a bite out of the
might
horse?
be better if we
No.
concentrate the experiments with the guinea pigs and the rabbits in the lab. Since time is so important, we have the advantage of their short life cycle.
Well, the small animals can't stand up to the high-frequency stimulation.
Stop ad-libbing.
Let's continue the injections with the small animals and confine the high-frequency experiments to these.
And, of course, continue with the beatings.
Seems logical.
Everything seems logical.
This late at night.
If you look at our giant.
Now the original cleaner Prel Green is back.
Work. Clean.
There's no cleaner clean.
Well clean.
50 stories up without a net is no place for a nap. So when one of these guys gets a bad cold or flu, which medicine would you recommend? One with an antihistamine that can cause drowsiness, or Sudafed Severe Cold Formula? The one that lets you stay alert. No daytime cold and flu product has more maximum strength medicines. For non-drowsy relief, depend on Sudafed Severe Cold Formula, because people depend on you. From the makers of Sudafed.
In a world
You ain't scared of this, are you?
where nobody's safe and nothing can be counted on, they found each other.
You're always staying away from love. I'm always chasing love. He doesn't make sense. I don't make sense. Together we make sense. I have fallen.
Did you hurt yourself? Christian Slater, Marissa Tomei, Rosie Perez, Untamed Heart, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 12th at a theater near you.
It's the best part of the day. You put all your cares away. Get ready for a smile on your face. It's just the right time and just the right place. The music you love, the movies you share, the things that make you care. Keeping value high, we'll serve you so. Our relationship will grow and grow. Columbia House, big enough to bring you all the best in entertainment. Columbia House.
Look for special Columbia House offers this month in selected magazines, newspapers, and your mail.
Columbia House, big enough to entertain America. One person at a time. Columbia, one person at a time.
Wedding, contour sheets. Oh, my leg's caught. Oh.
Ooh. Glenn, are you up, honey?
Well, 130 Rob Roys, and he's in the other room talking to Earl.
Glenn?
Hello, Carol.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Frighten me, Glenn.
What'd you expect? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
No, Dumbo.
I heard you cry out in pain. I was worried about you. Tomorrow may be an important day, Glenn.
Sexy
Dr.
pose.
has been experimenting with some animals, a theory of some kind he's been working on. And he said he'll know the results by morning.
How tall do you suppose I'll grow
Okay, I'll bite. How tall?
before death releases me from this curse?
Well, the company pool says 155 feet.
Maybe 1,000?
Million?
Could be a mile.
Possible.
Can't you imagine that, Carol?
Please, Glenn, don't torture yourself.
But it's fun.
I wouldn't actually have to worry too much about breathing till I got about 3 miles up. The oxygen starts to thin up there.
Dream on.
Glenn.
You're bumming me
I know
out.
I'm cross, Carol. They're not going to find the answer tomorrow or any tomorrow.
Hey.
You just picked the wrong number. Go on, pick up your chips. Go on home.
Take that dip with you, too.
Think I could leave you alone at a time like this?
You never did know when to quit, did you?
Nope.
Can you take a hint? I want you to get out and leave me alone. I don't want you around, do you hear?
Say whatever you wish to me, Glenn, but please, please hold on until they try everything possible. There must be a cure for it. There must be.
Suppose it stopped. So what? I stopped growing. What then? Can't you imagine what a wonderful life we'd have together?
A big yard and a big house and a...
Up here and you down.
You downtown? Down with it? Down in Nasty?
Please, is there anything I can do?
Yes! Get out! Leave me alone!
Oh, so I'll just be leaving then.
What's he need a dresser for? What's in there?
It's with pants.
No man is a 3 Mile Island, Glenn. You know, that was wonderful, Carol.
So, how's the Tower Heroine coming
Disappeared,
there?
Eric. We can't find him anywhere on the grounds.
But you've got to find him.
Well, Colonel Halleck, security officer for the area, is out canvassing the desert with his men.
It's my fault. I had an argument with him last night.
We
Well,
heard.
they won't go far.
Couldn't miss it.
Paul, I've got the answer.
I got the answer.
It's Cocoa Puffs, Bob. I have no idea why, but it fits the equation. Check it out. There's the skim milk, and then there's the Cocoa Puff, and you see?
Brilliant. The answer is in the bone marrow. The bone marrow. We were so close we couldn't see it.
Yeah. We'll need your bone marrow, Carol.
Dr. Lang's work on radiation exposure.
Carol
Sulfahydryl. Inject sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow. Exactly. The thing that fooled us was we were looking for some unknown quantity in the plutonium radiation, while all the time it was acting to a degree the same as a hydrogen exposure. The secret was in the degree of the exposure. Well, then injections of the sulfahydryl compound should correct the body's regenerative balance.
Or not.
Well, I can see where this would stop his growth, but
You do think you can save him?
it may stop his growth, but it won't diminish his size. The stimulation of the hormone secretions in the pituitary or growth-controlling glands will take care of that.
Abba dabba, abba dabba.
You know, it doesn't sound practical, Eric. I don't think it'll work. Here, take a look.
Let's do it on the 3D BB.
See, I made it myself, and I'm proud.
That's amazing.
Oh, brother.
That's a Sony.
Come on. He's invented the TV.
I used high-frequency stimulation of the pituitary gland, causing the hormone secretion to reverse the growth process.
Well, these things could revolutionize Thanksgiving.
Injections of the sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow. That will stop the growing. And then stimulate the pituitary gland to reduce his size.
I can do that.
Oh, like this?
No, give
Do
me
you think
that.
you'll be able to inject him with a hypodermic needle this size?
I've had an oversized needle constructed. As a matter of fact, Doctor...
Hey, can I take those home to my kids?
I couldn't find Manning anyplace. My men covered an area of 10 square miles.
Well, we can't lose him now. We just can't.
Just when we have the problem licked. Colonel, can you get us a helicopter? We have 2 helicopters, but only 1 pilot. All right. We'll use them to find Manning. Eric, you go with the pilot, and I can fly the other one. Colonel, it's imperative that we find him as quickly as possible. We think we found the cure, but only if we get to him in time.
Time, which is relative, which we also invented today.
These things are neat. I'd rather have a puppy, though.
Well, I can see the controls. Oh, that's not... Oh, there.
Well, there's a 50-foot guy, but he's got hair. That can't be Glenn.
How'd you happen to learn how to fly a helicopter?
I can't. Ah! No pilot joke.
Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. This is helicopter William X-Ray. Come in.
Oh, this is Charlie Puffy Clown. Come in.
Charlie Dog. Over.
Pirate dog.
We're in a completely different helicopter, over.
Over. Visibility good. No sign of it.
Hey, there's something in your ear, Bob.
The damn area.
I was just remarking to the others how different our helicopter is to yours. Over.
Keep in touch. Off and clear.
Good luck with that completely different chopper there. Over.
Roger that. Yep, chopper's still different, over.
Oh, damn. That's a cute one.
Calling helicopter William X-Ray.
Which is different from our helicopter.
Charlie Dog, come in. This is William X-Ray. Go ahead. We are over Boulder Dam.
Or at least there's some stock footage of it here.
Everything looks normal. We're heading towards Las Vegas.
We'll meet you at the Tropicana.
It's getting late, so if you don't find them within the hour, you turn back and we'll continue tomorrow.
You know, which helicopter is that?
The different one.
The distance between our position here and the location where you spotted the dead cattle, marked by the pin, is only about 50 miles. Now, he certainly can travel faster than that. He's been gone over 15 hours. He's probably been moving back and forth in an aimless pattern.
Gadding about the desert in his cute little sarong.
I'll never understand why someone hasn't reported seeing him. How tall would you guess he's grown to by now? 50.
What's
maybe
green?
55 feet.
You like Peter Allen.
Sooner or later, someone's bound to see him. Maybe take a shot at him. Colonel, maybe we're making a mistake in not informing the civil authorities. No, I can't do that. You know the orders. We could use help in tracking him down.
I'm not worried about finding him. As soon as it gets light, I'll show you some action.
Say!
I just hope he lasts through the night without getting into trouble.
Say, boys, how big do you think that old colossal man's gonna get, huh?
Boy, 100 feet, 500 feet. Who knows?
Sky's the limit. That's what they say in these kind of situations.
Yeah, sure would. Likes to know.
Yep. What do you think you'd say to him if you finally got to meet the amazing colossal man anyway?
Well, one thing's for sure. Wouldn't use any of those dumb old big guy cliches.
Right.
Oh, you mean like, how's the weather up there?
Right, or where do you get your pants, right?
Or any more at home like you?
Or you going out for varsity basketball this fall?
Can you see my house from here? How many times we've heard that, huh? No, not me, not me. I'm different that way. I think I'd probably ask him some real thoughtful questions, you know, like, what's your sign, or do you think B. Arthur's funny?
Oh, I'd ask him, how do your chromosomes work when they're the size of step ladders?
Yeah, I was going to ask him if it's true that Cher had some ribs removed. Hey, holy buckets, we hit something.
Oh, Joe, you dropped your Barbie.
Forget Barbie. Give me Rocket number 9, pronto.
Ow. Damn, I hate that. Wow.
Wow. Is that you, Glenn?
No, it's Kate Smith. Who else do you know that could take a satellite in the gut?
Jeez, sorry.
Hey, what are you standing on, big fella?
I don't know, some planet. It's supposed to be good for you. Earth, I think. Yeah, Baltimore.
Well, geez, I had a whole bunch of things to ask you, but now that you're here, I'm kind of tongue-tied.
I'm not. Hey, say, is it true that Cher had some ribs removed?
Shut up, Crow. Say, what have you been doing since the movie, Glenn?
You know, bit parts, Mr. Clean, Green Giant, that kind of thing. Excuse me for a second. No, I really thought that part in Time Bandits was going to kick it loose for me. I thought that was going to make me. But no. You know I can't even get back in Vegas anymore? Vegas! Blackballed. Can't get in.
Well, you didn't exactly charm the pants off him last time you were in Las Vegas, Glenn.
You think I'm a freak, don't you?
Uh-oh. Oh, way to go, Servo.
Oh, everybody hold on to something.
That's right, I'm a freak. I look like Peter Garrett, I dress like Cebu, for God's sake, and I eat livestock by the handfuls. I bet you just want to run home and tell all your buddies about the half-naked circus freak, don't you, Sergeant? That's right, everybody take a big, steamy gawk at the circus freak. Oh, my heart. I've got to go.
Boy, safe again. I don't get it.
All those aliens, we should be dead 10 times over. Wow.
Yeah, you know, I got to remind myself to write down some questions next time.
Yeah.
You're on the set. When the lights come up and the camera starts to roll, there's no place to hide. And even one flake of dandruff, even one, can ruin it all. That's why I use Head & Shoulders. You know, it's even better than it was just a couple of years ago. Today's Head & Shoulders gets to 10 times more of the places dandruff starts. Put it to the test. Prove it to yourself. Head & Shoulders and Head & Shoulders 2-in-1. Because great hair can't have flakes.
Crunchy cookie bits and minty milk chocolate. The coolest Hershey bars so far.
After most meals and snacks, plaque pH can fall to levels where acid starts attacking teeth. These attacks can last up to 2 hours, increasing the risk of damage to your tooth enamel. That's when chewing can help. When you chew for 20 minutes, the chewing action produces and distributes more of your mouth's natural defense, saliva, which helps neutralize acid within minutes. So in addition to regular dental care, after eating, chew Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum, because chewing helps nature fight the acid attack.
This robe may look nice and white, but it doesn't compare to this Clorox white. Because detergent alone can leave clothes dingy, but adding Clorox every time gives you a brand new kind of white. Clorox Liquid Bleach. Also in lemon and fresh scents.
I took diet pills. I lost 34 pounds.
6 months later, the weight came back.
That's when I decided to get off the diet roller coaster and get on a Nordic Track.
In fact, Nordic Track is so easy to stick with that after 5 years, 7 out of 10 Nordic Track owners still use their Nordic Track skiers 3 times a week.
It's been more than 2 years. The weight's still off, and I'm still on my Nordic Track. You should give Nordic Track a try.
Call for a free video and brochure.
Take weight off and keep it off for good. Nordic Track introduces the weight loss guarantee. Research shows Nordic Track's total body workout burns more calories than exercises that only work your legs. Hundreds of thousands of people have taken weight off and kept it off with Nordic Track. And we're so confident you'll lose weight too, we guarantee it. We'll guarantee that you'll lose at least 10 pounds in 60 days or your money back. Call now for a free video and brochure. Ask about our 60-day weight loss guarantee.
You know, we're so lucky you didn't kill us.
Boy, we never get killed by those aliens.
If anything comes in, no matter how trivial, if it's about the giant, call me. If I'm asleep, wake me.
If I'm walking on air, pinch me.
Sergeant, place a call to the Nevada State Police. Ask them to report anything unusual. Missing cattle, broken fences, anything out of the way.
Yeah. What will I give them for a reason, sir?
Tell them I'm hot. Think of something. Anything.
Yes, sir.
Love you. Bye.
Doctor.
I love you. Don't ask me why, just do.
And I'd like a straight answer.
Well, yes.
Marry me.
Do you consider Manning dangerous?
If we can get to him, we can help him.
You haven't answered my question.
Got a point?
I truthfully don't know.
Well, I want to make something clear to you, Doctor. I've ordered up 2 more companies of men to help with the search, and I don't intend to risk casualties.
Why, you sneaky monkey.
When they find him, he shows any signs of violence, we'll have to stop him. And I mean stop him cold.
It's not a wild beast you're talking about. He's a human being.
But a potentially dangerous one, Miss Forrest. We won't hurt him unless he gives us cause.
Like Rodney
But
King.
His mind is sick. There's no telling what he'll do or where he'll go.
He's out there somewhere, and we'll find him.
Or my name is...
It's so painful being a crappy special effect.
Boy, he's really kind of flimsy and shallow there, isn't he?
Wait a minute. It's Mr. Ziffel from Green Acres. Check it out.
Oh, I bet he does something really funny, like throw a bottle away.
Not another
There's the
drop.
bottle.
Not another drop as long as I live, so help me.
I knew it. I knew it. Woo!
That was hard to predict, wasn't
Oh, Glenn, sarong, wedding night, leather clown suit. No, not the circus tent. No, Glenn. Either those curtains go or I do.
I think you'll ask me a while.
It's such a lovely moonlit... Oh, Glenn.
It's time for my only song. Glad my giant was.
Glenn, is that you? We've got your mail.
My loving Glenn.
He should have been confined. A fence or something. Maybe chains. We had no business letting him run loose like we did.
How were we to know?
We should have known. The symptoms were there, Eric, in black and white. He was so engrossed in finding a cure, we failed to recognize the warning.
I heard tuna fish.
Any word yet?
No, not a thing.
If only we can find him before it's too late. Why did I have to argue with him?
Now another one to take the blame. I'm going to bed before it's my turn.
We're taking off quite early in the morning. Is the needle and medication all set?
Since he left, but I'll double check.
Do you want the rest of this sandwich? Can I have it?
Carol, a few days ago, I suggested that you leave. Now I'm going to insist that you leave. It's no longer safe for you. Glenn Manning is a sick man, in mind as well as body.
Dr. Lindstrom, I'm not leaving.
I've already wired Washington for permission to lift security restrictions.
He's got it wired.
Now, the restrictions will probably be unnecessary by morning anyway. Someone's bound to see him.
You had no right to do a thing like that. Don't you have any heart?
Nope. You're an intelligent girl, Carol. Can't you see the futility of the situation? There's nothing more that you can do to help him. Besides, if and when we do find him, it's very likely he won't even recognize you.
Then you don't believe that you can save him.
Nope. Possibly. If we can get to him in time.
Well, I'm not leaving until I know.
Don't use the bathroom. I kind of bored a hole in the ozone.
We've had 2 more reports of slaughtered cattle.
Was there anything else?
Guess who?
Well, they scared Mr. Ziffel and bit the head off Ebb.
Oh. And Manning is about 10 times the height and width of a normal man.
So I charge you, Tailors of America, dress this man.
Dr. Lindstrom and Dr. Calder can estimate, Glenn Manning should weigh about 18,000 pounds.
If he's been eating right.
Now, I don't anticipate any trouble whatsoever in finding our giant. In fact, we possibly could have found him last night.
But it was the wrong guy.
Reported seeing him. But since we don't know exactly what mental change may have taken place during Manning's continued growth, I thought it best to wait until daylight.
Can we have class outside today?
Therefore, our greatest problem is not in finding him, but what to do with him after he's found.
Put that pipe out, Rockwell.
Now, naturally, we're not certain that it'll work. But the success or failure of the treatment may very well depend on how soon we're able to administer it. Under Colonel Halleck's command, you men will be in charge of the surgery. Now, as soon as he's found, Dr. Calder and I will fly to him in a helicopter and take over from there. Colonel.
Boy, I really bit it up there, didn't I? Tough crowd. Oh, boy.
As you know, this is our position here. Slaughtered cattle have been found here, 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 and here. The 2 motorists reported seeing him at this point here on Highway 93. And from the way he's been zigzagging back and forth, we can assume that Manning is somewhere here in the southern tip of Nevada.
Drunk.
And we're going to cover every inch of it until we find him.
It's with a little guy named
Here's the
Sprout.
procedure of operation. 6 observation planes were sent up from the Victorville Air Base and are now searching from the air. They will be in radio contact with me at all times.
Cool.
Captain Hamilton, you will divide your company into units of 25 men. And starting from our position here, you will fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head east. Captain Fraser, you will also divide your company into units of 25 men. Trucks will take them to the place where Highway 91 crosses the border of Nevada and Arizona.
Next to the stock.
You will then fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head westward. I will accompany one of your units. Are there any questions?
Is this going to be on the final?
What do we do when we spot him?
Run!
With the radio. Now, when you see him, report to me immediately. I will relay the information to the helicopter of Dr. Lindstrom and Major Coulter, and they will rush to the spot to medically treat him. And now a word of warning. You are not to advance any closer to the giant than 50 feet. Your men will be well armed, but you are not to fire, except in the case of self-defense. Remember, stay away from him. The giant is potentially dangerous.
Have Jack and the Beanstalk read for tomorrow, people.
You know, I think this is the oldest battalion I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's right, it's cool. Lindy, headed for Paris.
Dust is deployed.
The Army's best stock footage is called to duty.
Hey, it looks like they must be visiting Keith Richards.
Oh, I jabbed it in my foot. Oh.
Was such a large hypodermic needle necessary?
I think so. Remember, he's over 60 feet tall. Otherwise,
that's right.
we might have to make more than one shot.
That's right, I forgot.
Hey.
Ah, there he is.
And so the Chamber of Commerce has decided to increase the annual advertising budget here in Las Vegas. He's in the principal's office. Well, it looks like the FSOOE, that stands for Flying Saucer Observers of Earth, have a competitor in the Seeing Strange Things department. And this time it's right here in Nevada. Now, it seems that 2 motorists driving south on Highway 93 barely missed a collision with, now get this, a 60-foot giant. What have you got to top that one?
Here's Barry's van.
Hello. Calling ground unit 3.
observation plane King Nancy. Over.
Observation plane King Nancy. This is ground unit 3. Go.
We're all coy and frilly. Over.
King Nancy?
He's just outside of Las Vegas and is moving toward the resort hotel section.
And, oh my God, he's got a big bag of loose change. I think he intends to use it.
Ground unit 3, ground unit 3. This is helicopter William X-ray. I heard the report.
Ceiling fan okay.
We're changing our course. Should arrive in Las Vegas in about 14 minutes, off and clear.
Off and clear?
There he is. We see him. He's camping it up.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Hey, out of my way, Habib. Say how to get your pants to fit.
Hey, come on. Hey, I'm just talking to my friend over here, all right?
Nice jammies.
Cute. Little tighties.
Well, I think I'll go catch Siegfried and Roy. See you later, Habib.
This program is brought to you by Budweiser.
We were trying to solve the mystery of beechwood aging. Beechwood aging isn't some huge, mysterious secret. It's a nearly forgotten example of the brewmaster's art. So expensive, so time-consuming that Bud's the only brewer that still does it.
If it's not beechwood aged, it's just not right.
Okay, so how do you make beer if it's not beechwood aged?
Yeah.
Some things are better left unknown.
How's that?
Great! I like these the best, Mom.
You got it.
I always tell my customers, be sure to take your credit card receipts. I should have listened to myself. The other day, I got a call from Citibank. Somebody charged some pretty fancy stuff on my card number. Citibank suspected fraud, but they said I wouldn't be responsible for the charges. I've seen Citibank look out for my customers. Seems they're also looking out for me.
Not just Visa, Citibank Visa. On the next Time Tracks, a brilliant criminal from 2193 is loose in 1993.
Stop Zombie before he makes another shipment.
And only a cop from the future can prevent a nuclear disaster. A race against the clock on Time Tracks. And Kane faces his toughest opponent.
He is smoke. Illusion. The shadow of assassin. Man can kill you with his thoughts.
On Kung Fu, the legend continues. Check listings for time and channel in your area.
Before you call anyone else in the world, call us, because now we have a new way to help you save on AT&T international calls. Want to save 15% off AT&T international long-distance prices with no sign-up costs and no monthly fees? Try the new AT&T Special Country Plan. It's as easy as calling 1-800-368-9675. Just pick the one international country you call most and save 15% anytime you call. The best time to call is now. If you call more than one country, we have another way that can help you save. For just one low $3 monthly fee, you can save an average of 20% on AT&T International Direct Dialed calls with the AT&T Reach Out World Plan. Call 1-800-368-9675. Let us know how you call. We'll take care of the rest. Call now and find out how you could save on AT&T International calls.
Ooh. Say.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wouldn't kick her out of my tent for eating cows. Missed a spot.
Let me help you. Say, quick change.
Nope, that didn't make me happy. Still empty inside.
Oh, no. He's gonna pee. Quick, over to the Tropicana.
All right. Show's over, people. Nothing to see here. Move it along, folks. Let's go now. You two, move it along, big fella.
And what seemed like a joke or a prank but a few hours ago has now become a reality. A reality in a king-size package over 60 feet tall.
Ooh, say.
Police Chief Benson has asked me to tell you to stay in your home. Stay in your home.
Okay.
The Army is rushing 2 doctors to Las Vegas by way of helicopter.
And that's plenty.
They apparently know what to do with the giant. What I'd like to know is, where did he come from?
I gotta go.
Vegas in about 30 minutes.
Well, there's one thing we didn't give much thought to. What's that? Just how much of a job it's going to be to give him this shot. Think he's going to stand there and let us do it?
Did you get that giant lollipop?
I think I saw him in a Japanese dance troupe.
I am the king. Give me my crown. I'm going to have an imperial party.
I know this is the king and I.
Oh, it's an Imperial margarine commercial.
Listen, I may be big, but I still know what's tacky.
I renounce the throne.
You know what the orders are. The Army's not to shoot unless necessary. You know, let that monster run around loose.
He's just browsing.
They shoot him.
Here comes the giant!
Yes! And he's camping it up to beat the band.
You know, I've always wanted to do this. I was just too small to punch anybody who laughed. Check this out.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe? I don't think so. Come to Papa.
Well, we've got this in tan with a strap.
Oh, anyone seen my contacts?
Are you going to stand by and let him destroy property?
Oh, I was going to wear this shoe. What was I thinking? I'm really sick. Well, there's Circus.
He's attracting quite a little following there.
It's a giant vase. Oh, no. Where's the Chamber of Commerce? I'm new in town.
Boy, this is a gaudy-looking place.
Now, how do these people keep up with him? He's got a bigger stride. Ooh!
That hurts.
Have some celery. Don't forget to eat your greens.
Give you the back of my palm.
Danny Thomas! Oh, no! He hates Danny Thomas.
EO 11, my foot.
Ha! Brought the house down.
True.
Yes.
We'll try to pick up some of the action and excitement through our window.
You stay here.
Look!
These people use cameras.
Look, from the penny counter on the street, he must be... Wait a minute! Here he is! He's beautiful! Look at the fine with us, man.
Excuse me, could I get the time? Don't you dare touch the cowboy!
Yeah, come here, cop along, you crummy rotten little...
He hated the village people.
We're over Las Vegas, Colonel Halleck.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the giant cotton balls.
See him down there. He's leaving the city, heading toward Boulder Dam.
Hi! Hey, look, you'll be the biggest guy by a dam site.
Careful, that kind of talk will get your arm ripped off.
Ooh, better remember that.
We are nearing the Arizona side of Boulder Dam. We'll cut him off when he tries to cross. Over.
He's just ahead of us, Colonel.
Over.
We'll try to stop him before he reaches the dam.
Over.
Right. Over and out.
Over.
Oh, he's so fair-skinned, he shouldn't be out in the sun so long.
We're not get close enough to make a positive ID.
Does this bug you? Does this bug you? I'm not touching you.
Glenn? Is that you, Glenn?
It's a need.
Yeah, nothing compares to you. See?
I feel like I'm in there.
Get the needle ready. We're setting down here.
Glenn, I need you to drop your sarong and turn around. It's Peter Garrett from Midnight Oil.
Oh, the power and the passion. There's toe there, Crow.
Oh. Hope they're going to give him a pedicure.
Yeah. Are you allergic to any medications?
Do you recognize us?
We know you're up there. Come out or...
We want to help you to get well.
Huh?
Do you understand?
No.
I'm Dr. Lindstrom. That's Major Carter. And this is Carol, your fiancée.
Remember Carol, the one with the hunger?
The first step into recovery is recognizing you have a problem.
Drive it in hard. We have to penetrate the bone in the first injection. I doubt if we'll get a second chance. You ready? 1,
It's like the Stooges.
2, 3.
Get the point, Glenn.
Look at how he brings it down.
Of course he is.
I would too. I have to dig for him. And this is why lawn darts were taken off the market, people.
When I play the King and I, it's the King Kong and I.
As far as I'm concerned, the wedding is still on.
Come on, honey. You know, I always wanted to see Hoover Dam.
He walks kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like Red Fox.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bazooka forward. Stand ready to fire. He's got a girl, Alex. Don't shoot.
Oh, damn.
Keep your hands back. He's dangerous.
3,
He's delightful. He's the lemon. He's the sugar-free.
You must put the girl down. Put the girl down.
Doll?
You're holding Carol in your hand. Do you understand, Glenn? The girl is yours.
Oh, that's really good.
Please put me down.
All right. Okay. She loves me. Oh. She loves me now.
Oh, the arm.
She loves me. She loves me now.
Thanks for putting down the girl. Here's some bullets for you. Oh, nice cannonball, but he didn't tuck in time. What do you give him on that, Crow?
I give him a 3.5.
Bummer.
Boy, did you see his skull on the pavement? It looked like a smashed pumpkin. Sorry. He's sorry.
Honey, let's go get a souvenir and get home.
Well, I guess this must be it.
Or is it?
Let's go.
Ooh.
Man, oh man, that was one humdinger of a doozy of a loser it was.
Yeah. It's like if I was that immense, I'd at least have a little more fun with it. Like, why couldn't the giant have picked up a city bus and used it like a harmonica or something?
Right.
Well, you know, you can grow to be 50 feet tall and still retain your sense of humor.
Right.
Others have. You know, personally, I would like to have seen him do more with the Vegas Strip. Well, I'm just blue skying right now. But wouldn't it have been nifty if you would have just put on that big shoe from the Silver Slipper, done a little Elton John impression, maybe used the Landmark Hotel as a maraca? I don't know. Gypsy? I would have taken my head and made a hat.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. Well, he could have become really good friends with Claus Oldenburg or something like that.
or he could have used the St. Louis Arch as sort of a makeshift chin-up bar.
Or use the 50-foot woman as a girlfriend.
How about using the Mitchell Corn Palace as a munchy, crunchy treat?
Or use an Ellis Chalmer thrashing machine as an epaulette.
Or he could fashion the Houston Astrodome into a chapeau and stage a hat party with his being the grandest of all.
I think we're getting a little too silly.
Oh, I know. He could use the Transamerica building as a good place to fill his insurance needs.
Oh, what a little kiss up.
Am not.
R2.
Okay, you guys, hold it. We got some letters here to read, okay? This first one's real neat.
Okay.
It says, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Let's put this up on the still store there, Kamba. Okay, this says, Mystery Science Theater 3000 is the greatest show ever.
Oh, that's an excellent start.
Yep. I am a devoted fan, and I watch you every weekend. My only problem is that as each show nears its close, I feel the tears began to well in my eyes. Couldn't you maybe make the show longer? I think we could do that, guys.
Sure.
You want to try it? Okay. There. Okay.
Longer now. Yep.
Pretty neat. And a really cool drawing. Put that, you see that? Isn't that neat, you guys?
Hey, wow, we look like we're in a Curious George book.
Cool. Well, shall we put the address up on the screen, Joel?
Yep, please do that. That'd
Send
be
your
great.
letters to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Information Club, Post Office Box 5325, Hopkins, Minnesota 55343.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a shot.
What do you think, sirs?
Look, if I want my opinion, I'll beat it out of me. Oh, push the button, Frank. I've got a tennis game later with the Chirping Hillbeast.
You know, I think if I were the Amazing Colossal Man, I'd throw a pyramid party, with mine being the...
Don't even think about it, Frank.
No, no, no!
This has been a presentation from Comedy Central. You're at Comedy Central.
Hey. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandra Bernhard.
Hello! Welcome. I want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining for you? Little Annie Lennox just squeezed it in there. Ouch! Oh! I squeezed everything in tonight. But just for you, a special thing, a little tuchus action. I promised the tuchus, and here it is. But I don't want to turn around completely because they have me wired. It's all tacky. You see the wires and everything. It ruins the illusion because this is an illusion, ladies and gentlemen. This is show business. This is comedy. This is glamour, excitement. I didn't even know there was a balcony here. I'm so you know, sometimes, once in a while, look up. You never know what you're going to see. I was wearing this in Miami last week, and the kids loved it, and I thought, why not wear it on Comedy Central? No? Some very vocal people. I love you. Overly tanned, and a little bit of a longer hair thing happening. A short hair going into a longer hair. Which is always a sexy look on a guy. You know how they're working that? Because they can't make a decision because they're kind of going bald. But not completely. They want to work that short hair, but they want to keep the long hair. It's a little bit of a bi-level thing. A little bit of that bi-level fantasy. And here we have Christian Slater, who won't take his sunglasses off, throwing us a lot of shade, shading us down. It's kind of a Christian Slater meets Sean Penn thing, angry young boy thing happened. But he laughed in spite of himself. Of course, he's with his grandfather. Great. What a rebel. Are you? Is that your grandfather? You should be so lucky to be with your grandfather. He's probably a very nice man and could teach you a few things, young man. About life. About life and love. And we have a Malcolm X glitter cap thing happening. You're very angry. Very bitter about the whole damn thing. You don't know what, but you're bitter. I'm going to wear this cap, and I'm going to be bitter if it kills me. That's what he's thinking. I love you too. You're mesmerized. You're just like, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. No, you're adorable. I like the vibe here tonight. It's very loose. It's swinging. We're going to swing tonight. We're going to swing from a star. Yeah. We're going to move and groove and swing with you. Wow. On the A-list, the A-list, the A-list. Yeah. We have such a big show. It's such a big show tonight. It's killing me. I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders with this show because it's going to be political. It's going to be right on. It's going to blow your minds. Now, before we break for that damn commercial, let me tell you, come back because we have Norm Macdonald and a good friend of mine, Diane Nichols, who's a doll. So we're going to be right back from the commercial and bring the kids on, all right? We'll be right back.
If you think women don't get dirty on Super Bowl Sunday, think again.
Only the male mind could conceive of 1 inch equaling 100 miles.
Watch the first all-girl comedy bowl, Sunday starting at 6 a.m. right here at Comedy Central.
Want a sneak preview of Playboy's Playmates Private Pleasures video? All right, we'll give you a peek. Very moving. Call now and the video can be yours free. Free with a paid subscription to Playboy, the magazine that everyone reads for the articles. Or is it the pictures? Articles, pictures, you decide. But call now and get a year's subscription to Playboy at savings of over 50% off the cover price. And get the video free.
If you're looking for a new career opportunity, listen to this. There's never been a better time to be a computer repair technician like me. We're really in demand and we make good money. The National Education Center is now offering a course to train you as a computer repair technician. Call now for a copy of this brochure. This could be your chance of a lifetime.
For a brochure, call 800-527-1300. Call now, 800-527-1300.
It's the Comedy Central Punchline, 1-900-950-JOKE. The funniest way ever to spend $1.50 a minute. You know the spiel. Dial the number and listen to jokes left by other Comedy Central viewers. Or you can leave your best joke on the line. If our judges pick your joke as the funniest, you could be our $100 daily winner. And you might even hear your joke on short attention span theater. If you're under 18, get your parents' permission to call 1-900-950-JOKE. The funniest way ever to spend $1.50 a minute.
All right, we're back. Hi. Thank you. We have our adorable audience. What a great audience. We love you. I'd like to show you a little bit more, but I want to titillate you a little bit. Wow, wow, yeah. Oh, look, don't catch that little moth. Don't hurt it. And don't do any testing on it. Don't try to get any lipstick on that moth. Oh, there's another one! Ah! Ah! The invasion of the moths! Scared. What if they did animal testing on moths? Just hold still, you little... I think Paloma Picasso tests her red lipstick on moths. Honey, I don't know. I'm off in a whole nother ozone now. But it was kind of cute. Just off the cuff. Come on. Look, you know. It's not easy. Since I'm not being funny anymore and I don't care about it, we're going to bring up our first delightful guest. He's incredible, beautiful. I've never seen the man before. I have no idea what he looks like. But my psychic intuition says that Norm Macdonald is something to remember. So give him a big round of applause. Norm, we'll be back.
right. I was going to wear that outfit. I had to say that little thing. So, good to be here. I'm trying to quit smoking. You ever try that? Oh, that's a hell of a thing, I tell you that. Oh, man, I smoked ever since I was a kid, you know. I always remember smoking, you know. Remember one time I was a little kid, I was 6 or 8 or 10 or something like that. I don't know what I was, an even number. And I was behind my garage here. And I was sneaking a cigarette behind my garage. I'll never forget it. My dad showed up. I may forget one day, but I don't think so. My dad's big head showed up around the corner of the garage. There it was, my dad's big head. And then his body. There was his body, trailing his head. So he grabbed me, and he hauled me in. And I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know. What he did is he pulled out his big cigar. Must have been half the size of my arm, this giant cigar. Stuck it in my mouth, lit it up, made me smoke it. All the way through, right to the end. And that's when I started smoking cigars real heavy. So backfired on him. There was another time, now I'm thinking about it. It was a different time, but I was behind my garage again. As luck would have it. There I was. And I was smoking a big fat joint back there. And don't do drugs. And my dad's big head showed up again. There, no body this time. Here, it's a big head. That's the funny part. And he grabbed me, and he hauled me in, and I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know. He injected me with heroin. Oh. He was a strict man, I'll tell you that. Strict but fair. Oh, Lord love a duck, though. I try to quit everything I can do to quit smoking. Everything. Oh, my doctor, he's trying to scare me out of smoking, you know. My doc showed me a picture, a smoker's lung. Oh, it was gross and disgusting. And then he showed me a picture, healthy guy's lung. Oh, it was gross and disgusting. Turns out it's just lungs. They're gross and disgusting, and that's why I put them on the inside. You don't have to look at them all the time. You know, put them under your jacket. I tried this one thing to quit smoking the other week there. I tried aversion therapy. I went to this hypnotist, you know. He put me under a spell. One of them hypnotic hypnosis there. And every time I had a craving for a cigarette, I would throw up. Very embarrassing right after sex, I'll tell you that, you know. Oh, are you kidding me? Find it pretty hard to get that second date after that. You know, they don't want to go near you. Girls get all snobby after you barf on them, you know. All nose up in the air, snooty. It's fine when you're not barfing on them. I saw this Mr. World contest on the TV. You ever see this? Big bodybuilding contest, the Mr. World. So this guy wins it. He's the best in the world. He's Mr. World. So then they say at the end, they say, hey, don't miss next month, the Mr. Universe contest. I don't know about you guys, but I'm putting my money on Mr. World on this one, you know. I figure he's a shoo-in with his home planet advantage and everything. This guy, you know, this guy's you know, the guy's pretty well. But I don't know. You can't figure, you know. You ever see them sports where they try to combine two sports together, make a new sport? You know, they don't even go together, you know, like, you gotta run a 100-yard dash and then fish. That's fishing in a creek over there. What the hell's going on here? It's not cliff diving. There's a hell of a sport. Hey, guy diving off a cliff. You ever see that? What the hell kind of sport is that? There's no way of telling who's a better cliff diver. You know, there's a bunch of guys diving off a cliff. You can't tell. You know, if you survive at all, you're a pretty good cliff diver. You know, you're a great cliff diver. There's only two categories in cliff diving. I was reading that. There's grand champion and stuff on a rock. Tough sport to make a comeback in, I'll tell you that. They don't. You think Holmes is having a tough time. I'm trying not to lie anymore. You ever try not lying? Oh, that's a tough thing, huh? Man, I'm trying not to lie for no reason. You know how sometimes, usually there's a purpose to your lies, like you want to protect somebody's feelings or screw over your buddy Larry or something. But you ever lie for no reason at all? Just all of a sudden a big lie just spill out of your evil head there, you don't even know. You know, like a guy comes up to you, hey, you ever see that movie with Meryl Streep and a horse? And then you go, yes. Then the back at you, what the hell am I lying about over here? I stand to gain nothing by this lie. What the hell? The hell am I thinking back here in my head? Oh, but you gotta be a good person, you know. I was reading a thing in the paper. Baddest guy I ever read about in the paper the other day. Guy killed his whole family. Get this, folks. Killed his whole family because the devil told him to. Man, that'd be imagine that, killing your whole family just because the devil told you. You know, and then afterwards you go back to the devil and go, yes, devil! I did as you instructed. I killed my family, slaughtered them as they lay sleeping, and I chopped them up and put them in a duffel bag. Here they are in a duffel bag. I'll be burying them tonight at the shallow grave by the side of the railroad track, as you have commanded, O Lord host of the hoary netherworld. You know, then the devil pulls off a mask. It's me, Bob! Then you go, hi, Bob! You got me there, Bob. You got me. Got my family in a duffel bag here. Now, that's one for you there, Bob. No, hey, thanks, folks. Thanks very much, eh? Enjoy the rest of the show. Take care of yourself. Thank you. I just stand here for a little bit. All right. Fair enough.
Hello, I'm Mo Gaffney. You know, women don't get enough chances to be funny on TV. I mean, there was that Marilyn Quayle speech at the Republican convention, but I'm talking about being funny on purpose. So here's what Comedy Central is doing on Women Allowed. We take the funniest, smartest, most beautiful women around and give them a whole TV show of their own. Of course, it's only a half hour, but that's just for now. We have a plan.
Mo Gaffney hosts the new season of Women Allowed, weekdays at 9 and 3 here at Comedy Central.
I think it's smarter, I think it's hotter, and I think it's much more controversial than it ever was. It was always a great magazine, but it was sometimes a safe magazine. TV Guide's not safe anymore.
Call now to get the new TV Guide delivered every week.
When TV Guide does a story, the facts are right, it's newsy, it's bright, it's credible, it's smart, it's controversial, and on top of everything else, you can believe it. We take risks. We go up and we ask people the tough questions. We get behind the scenes. Nobody else can do that because they don't have the contacts and they're not inside the industry like we are.
To subscribe, just call this number. And you'll also get 6 additional issues absolutely free.
We are better than every newspaper in America because we are complete, we are accurate, we are credible. We tell you what's worth it, what's not worth it. TV Guide makes it easy.
Order now. You'll receive 46 issues billed in 4 easy payments of just $9.99 each. And you'll receive 6 more issues free with your paid subscription. That's a total of 52 issues.
People love nuggets, little bits and pieces and gossip items. We decided to make them very quick, very short, very fast, and really as hot as we could get it. The difference with the Gossip in TV Guide is that you can believe it.
Your subscription will include our Parents Guide, Oscars issue, Fall Preview, and 40th Anniversary Special.
TV Guide is the authority on television. We respect television, but, you know, it's not nuclear science. You have to treat it for what it is. It's entertainment, and it's news, and it's information, and it's the same business we're in. So we have enough respect for it, but we also know how to have fun.
So order today and get 6 extra issues free. Just call this number.
If it's on TV, it'll be in TV Guide.
The Kids in the Hall, Comedy Central's newest band of unruly young upstarts.
I'd like to take a little bit of our national network airtime to advocate that I be allowed to masturbate in public buildings.
Prepare yourself for comedy's reckless future with the Kids in the Hall. Next, here at Comedy Central.
Yeah! I was just saying dirty things in between commercial break, and the kids were loving it, eating it up. Wow! But I can't do that now. Sad, I'm sad. I can't be dirty. And so are they. Why do we love that? What is it? It's just so like, you know, because we say things that we never do, that's why. I see you took your sunglasses off. You just gave up. Look at him now. His whole posture's changed. He gave up on the, like, hardcore cool thing. Now he's just like, he's all vulnerable, and his legs are spread out. He's so cute. There's a lot of cute kids here tonight, but we don't want to talk about them anymore. We want to bring in our next comedian. She's a comedian. A feminist comedian. No, Diane, I don't know. I don't know if I consider Diane a feminist. She's just a great girl. I've known her for years, and she's a doll. She really is great. Her name is Diane Nichols, and she's wonderful. Get up here, Diane.
Thank you. How do I follow that? Well, I'm happy to be back in America, actually. I just got back from Sweden, where I noticed a lot of girls are shaving their head like Sinead O'Connor, which I encouraged. I encourage all natural blondes to shave their head. Yeah, that's a good look for you, Inga. Why would a pretty girl do that to herself? First time I ever saw Sinead O'Connor, I thought it was Squeaky Fromm. I said, oh my God, that Manson girl has a video. Shouldn't she still be in prison? You know whose head I'd like to shave? Heather Locklear. Wait for the reason. She had this commercial I hated. She'd look right at the camera and say, I just love to compete at the beach. Get me a crossbow. I'll show Heather a little competition. Perhaps some skeet shooting. Hey, Heather, pull. Heather fell down. Bye, Heath. See, I guess I'm not athletic. I gave up sports early. My last bungee jump was birth. Please, they cut the cord on me, I'll never trust them again. I like Cher's attitude, I do, but, you know, her entire behind is tattooed. They did a close-up of it on 2020. I think it's a Laura Ashley pattern. I said to my friend Lucy, aren't those your dishes? I recognize that pattern. That's Blue Willow, isn't it? Oh, my God, Cher has a salad plate tattooed to her ass. Now she has a big knife tattooed down this arm. She should just put a fork over here, and she can turn around and go, dinner is served. You see, I'm just angry at all of them. They all have books. Have you read Vanna Speaks? Did you know Vanna Speaks? Well, apparently she types also. Here's her advice. She said, ladies, when taking a shower, open your mouth very wide, let the water rush in, strike your teeth. It acts as a water pick. Wow. I guess if I lean against the wall, I'm ironing my skirt. We must stop her before Vanna speaks again. You know who else has a book out? You know that beautiful actress Jane Seymour, the British girl from the Le Jardin commercials every Christmas? You know those Le Jardin? For women who want to smell like the garden. Isn't that mulch? I want to smell like le fleur, not le dirt. Jane's book is one of those big glossy coffee table books. And don't men just appreciate a good coffee table book? That's like a very tall coaster to them. Hey, the beer is so much closer to my mouth. High chair for the brewski. Thanks, babe. Her book is called Living Romantically. I don't know, should I buy this book? Do men want to live romantically? Usually a woman answers that question because women do have a habit of answering for men, don't we? Which is why I'm glad God gave the 10 Commandments to a man. He didn't have a choice. A woman would have thought, well, I know that's what he said. But I really don't think that's what he meant. I don't know, maybe, I don't think men ask for much. I think if you'll watch any kind of sporting event with a man, he's happy. And if you can anticipate when he wants that next beer before he has to ask for it, Le Jardin! Honey, you are living romantically. This is all a man wants. This is all he needs. Just sit down and watch the game and, oh, yeah, shut up! Why do you have to yap during the big plays? I want to. I want to discuss our relationship and where we think it's going. And then I'm going to vacuum. And then I call up his mom and say, hon, Joe wants to speak with you. Well, I'm poor. You know his favorite sport is the Indianapolis 500. Yeah, 5 hours of men going around in a circle. Yeah. I think it'd be a more interesting race if they just broke off and drove in different directions. I recently tried some press-on nails. Have you ever tried those? They're great. They press right on, and then they pop right off. You find them days later in your underwear. It's like, excuse me, hon, I don't want to be rude. Isn't that your thumbnail in your pantyhose? Woman, has that ever happened to you? You actually look down and see something caught in your stocking leg. It's like, oh my God, a penny. Who made a wish when I wasn't looking? I guess I come from that generation, kind of grew up on Cosmo, because I was very shy, actually. Yeah, I refused to have my first experience with another virgin. I thought two people crying in the same car would attract attention. But Cosmo was my Bible. This is the advice they gave Cosmo. They said women should put on wet underwear under their clothes. Because this will make your dress cling like skin. I tried that. I walked into a party with wetness seeping through my clothes. You think my date thought I was sexy? He said, oh my God, you sweat like a horse. Thank you! Great crowd! Great crowd! Thank you!
Almost Live, a Comedy Central discovery from Seattle.